Okay, this is OP Aryan, also known as Oparin. Let's play a hardcore 1d4 kind of game. Bishop e7, huh? c6? What is it that he wants here? Oh, this is... Wait. I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't even remember basic opening lines now. Isn't this a move? I don't know. So bishop d3, there was g5 trapping my bishop, as far as I could see. Now bishop d3, there's still the same thing trapping my bishop. Now does he go back? Knight f6, I probably got bishop d3. A lot of these lines are about whether you can kind of prevent your opponent from safely landing the bishop on f5, solving the problem of the potentially passive light squared bishop. If black can solve that, he's generally always okay, or most of the time. Having said that, I'm thinking bishop d3 takes, queen takes, knight f6, queen goes back maybe, and then bishop d6. This game is a little, that should still be better. The other one I was considering was this, bishop f5, and then bishop d3. Trade, and have at least I have a nice enough knight on d3, but maybe that's not much. Okay, let's quit yapping and remember that we are playing a blitz game. Knight f6 I'm expecting. Queen e2 seems a little bit more active than d1, although I don't think it matters that much. f3, if he takes, I take back, and yeah, then I can push g4 later on. Let's make one more semi-useful move. Maybe two more. Then he's left with a question, like, should I trade now? No, he probably should. I shouldn't have done that. That was dumb. That was just probably just a pure lack of understanding, really. I should have traded. I was trying to be a bit too smart. Okay. Well, he flinches, and now we trade. And we get this kind of position where white is very slightly better because I have a more active bishop. But it really isn't much at all. e4 is kind of the only real plan that I have here. But it could potentially be effective. Then, like usually takes, you try and go e5, and then establish either a knight or d6 or some kind of kingside attack. h6. Okay. I'm not sure I love that. We'll do the same, I suppose. This is difficult. It's a difficult decision for him whether to play h6. Often in these Queen's Gambit structures, Carlsbad structures, like the pawn is already on h6 because you've threatened a bishop on g5. But here it seems, I don't know, this is a bit surprising. I do have a g4, and then e4. And it does weaken my position considerably. So it's not something that I do that lightly, but sure, why not? Okay, let's go h4. Maybe, no, I'm not allowing that. It seems principled. But I would rather have done that with the pawn on. Oh, I thought I could go. What am I doing? Okay, let's go e5 first. Then we'll go a3, I think. Yeah, just knight e4 is fine. Yeah. Here I got multitude of moves. Knight here, because there's always this little tactic. And again, here, if my pawn wasn't on g4, I'd be feeling fantastic about my position. But now, I think I'm still doing objectively very well. But practically, it's not that simple. So I'm just preventing any sort of knight here. This is pretty tempting, by the way. HG, queen g3. Then we jump in. Okay, my intuition tells me that this is a good move, so I'm just going to go for it. f5. I'm so terrible at drawing arrows. I just take it. Otherwise, like knight f6 seems like a big threat. He's getting a bit short on time. Bishop c4. Really? Is that a move? What if I go here and then just capture? Would I capture it or just let it slip? I think I can just take here. I mean, anything should win. Knight f6 looks decisive. Takes ef, queen h4. What's the problem there? Don't see it. Also just g5, queen h3, anything. But this seems very straightforward. Matey. Looks very matey. Well, I shall take that. I was wondering if there's anything a way I could be really fancy, but let's end the game on the spot. Okay, coolness. So this actually, you should, yeah, he was attracted to the shiny object, you see, putting his knight in the center. Well, it should have humbly stayed over here in the defense, and he would have been fine. And thus, while g4 was very reasonable, e4 was a bit overzealous, but I told myself just do it. Now I am indeed winning. a3 was unnecessary, but it keeps the advantage. g5 takes. Okay, knight b5, knight f6, king f8. Okay, sure. This, yeah, this keeps the winning advantage. Now, that is it. Knight d5 is the best, huh? That is sad.